under the tax law changes back in 1969, it was restricted in its use. It had a small amount of money. By making it community, you had more supporters, i.e. contributors to the fund. So it was broader based and really served the full community.
Well, you could seek donations.
We could seek,
which you could not do under the old terms.
And it became, so we decided to make it a public foundation under the tax laws and started in on the process.
But it took a long time. It probably took 4 or 5 years to get all of those pieces of it together.
And it took Judy's skill as a board person and an ability to bring a board together to bring this group of people together.
Well, that's very good. It took a good lawyer to make it work.
In the practice of law, the year end is where your big payday comes. And from an early age, I remember that New Year's Eve at our house always involved 2 or 3 hours of mom and dad sitting with the checkbook, writing checks, looking at numbers and everything. And as a real little kid, didn't know much about it. Probably when I was 7 or 8, I remember my parents saying, okay, here are the organizations that because of your dad's hard work, we've been able to write checks to this year to help. And that really made an imprint on me that when they had money, they took the time to determine who needed the money. And it wasn't just, let's go buy a new car, let's go take care of ourselves, that there was an effort made to help people.
When we were thinking of ways to mark our 15th anniversary as a community foundation, we were thinking, oh, this might be an opportunity to have a party, for one thing, but also to recognize some people who are special to not only the community foundation, but to our community. And Judy and Harvey Stephens are foremost among many good people who have been involved with the community foundation. I would say they're really thought of as the parents of the organization.
When Judy was the president of the Sangamon County Foundation, she knew this is what we needed, and she got the people together that she thought could make it happen. She and the board called this meeting with the community and said, not asking really for anybody's opinion, just say, hey, this is what we're gonna do. And we know it works all over the United States. So we're gonna do it, and we just wanna bring you up to speed on it before we do it. And we start hiring people tomorrow. And you know, Judy, I have said from the beginning, she's probably the only person in town who I know that could have pulled this off. Because a lot of people would have found every reason in the world to say, well, we'll hire an employee when we have enough money. But in my opinion, we never would have gotten enough money. We never would have had the impact. I mean, tens of millions of dollars of philanthropy, not just in our endowment, but in the community because of the community foundation. And it was courageous on her part to lead us to doing the right thing. So she's had a big impact that forever will be felt here. And then Harvey stepped to the plate, one of the great attorneys in Illinois, and he made us his #1 client that didn't pay him a dime. And he has been responsible for so much of our success.
Harvey got into the bank work, and he had this affinity for the Uniform Commercial Code, which the banks always secure their loans by. And so it was a natural fit for him. And then when his father died, he got more into the wills and trusts area. And in those areas, he was, I think, probably trying to help develop a charitable structure in the people he represented.
Without Judy and Harvey Stephens and their vision and their tenaciousness and their research, we wouldn't have nearly the coordinated efforts to help solve our community problems. We wouldn't have the gifts to many organizations. We wouldn't have the opportunity for those organizations to grow. And we would not have again, a coordinated effort and the beginnings of a long effort of collaboration.
What they really want to see out of this community and out of most of society is that people consider being philanthropic and that they take advantage of their abilities to help out where there are needs.